what should we be saying? For heaven's sakes, our behavior should be matching our talk by the grace of God. For many believers, speaking has been the missing link between what we believe and what we do. Talk is cheap. We can say a lot of things, but the world is watching us. How are we different? Is there a different spirit in us? All things were made that are made and created by God's spoken word. He spoke it into existence. Isn't that amazing? And once He's spoken to us, we speak what He speaks by the Logos and Rhema word. We speak it too. We say it out loud, even though we don't see it. Because what is faith? To believe what I cannot see. If you can see it, you don't need faith. You don't need faith. But if you don't see it, and God has said it to you, you speak it until you see it. And that's what I've done in my life. And believe me, I've seen God do some awesome things. Christ said He will translate His will from the invisible world to the visible world by the spoken word. That's powerful, see. Jesus said, the word is near you, it is in your mouth and in your heart. That is the word of faith we are proclaiming. This is out of Romans, Paul. That if you confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised Him from the dead, then you will be saved. So I have to confess with my mouth. No closet Christians. We have to confess and come out and walk it out. Through our words, we translate the will of God from the invisible kingdom to the visible kingdom. We call those things into being that are not as though they were with our words. So what do we speak? I speak to mountains. I speak that people will leave. Right now we're standing in faith with 2 people with cancer. I speak the extinction of cancer cells. The cancer will not live in their bodies. Now there's another young man, Cameron, Pastor Steve Schuessler's son, has cancer, 14 years old. Can you imagine? 14. I speak to demons. I speak to finances. I speak that God's will be done. His kingdom come in my life and these ministries. That's what I speak. So that's what we've got to do. We've got to declare the word of the Lord adamantly. Because Satan is going to harass you. He's going to discourage you. He's going to beat you down. And I'm telling you, the only thing that's really going to keep us in that hour is the word of God. And the Holy Spirit. Making this word so real to us. So drink it in so you can speak it. Drink it in so you can quote it. Jesus replied to the apostles, Peter. They had gone and he had cursed the fig tree because it wasn't bearing any fruit. So when they went back to it, Peter exclaimed, Jesus, the fig tree, it's dead. And Jesus said, have faith in God. Why are you so alarmed? In other words, why is this such a big deal to you? Have faith in God. You see, Jesus knew God. He knew the Father. He was God. So he could say this, have faith in God. And I assure you, if anyone says to this mountain, be lifted up and thrown into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes what he says, it will happen and it will be done for him. Now that's powerful.